Since Victorian times, Kerry people have been tourism pioneers, drawing visitors to the lakes of Killarney. I'm going to see today if I can emulate the low-carbon footprint of Victorian tourists by travelling the Ring of Kerry by bike to visit some businesses which are leading the way in creating a sustainable environmental tourism industry. My first stopping point is a good omen. This is a former petrol station turned into a huge bike rental shop. The EPA's Innovative Green Hospitality Award has had great success in greening hotels and has now been extended to B&Bs, restaurants and pubs all over the country. Last year, a project commenced by Fulcher Ireland to provide environmental training and certification to businesses on the Ring of Kerry. They all took steps to reduce their energy and water consumption, the amount of waste generated, and to ensure they source fresh seasonal produce from local suppliers. After a 10-kilometre cycle, I'm hoping to meet Con Moriarty. Con has been running a niche environmental tourism business called Hidden Ireland Tours for 25 years.
My grandfather spent 45 years of his life guiding people up here. He died long before I was born in the 1940s. But tourism in this area is about 250 years old. It certainly got a huge boost when Queen Victoria visited here in the 1860s. And back then, long before the word ecotourism became fashionable, that was in essence what it is. People came here to hike and people came here to fish. The type of people I'm interested in getting into the country are really the kind of people that my father and many, many others 40 and 50 years ago, and even people 100 years ago, had identified would come to an area like this because they were inspired by this incredible landscape. So they're essentially nature lovers. Today, that market is a highly developed market. It's incredibly fluid. It's as likely to get on a Ryanair flight and go hiking in Slovenia as it is to come to Kerry. I would find it very sad if I came back in 500 years' time and I looked into these valleys and there was lots of wild eagles and deer and maybe even wolves wandering around here, but nobody living here. And I think this really is an industry that can provide us with a sustainable means of having, local, vibrant communities.
An important aspect of a green holiday is to support local communities. As I journeyed on through towns like Sneem and Waterville on the Ring of Kerry, I was impressed by the large cluster of environmentally certified tourism businesses in the county, all listed in my Green Guide. Portmagee, my destination at last. I chose the moorings because they have recently been awarded gold for their environmental business efforts by the Green Hospitality Awards.
Hello, lovely to meet you. You've obviously been learning very fast if you've already won 2 gold awards.
All our suppliers are Kerry, really, are they? Well, most of them, 20
Over 20 of our suppliers are within Kerry. So you're planning on continuing then, I take?
Oh, yes.
You're going to go forever with this?
We're going to go for the Platinum Award next, hopefully.
Great.
The business people I have met on my journey have shown me that it is possible to have a sustainable environmental tourism industry in Ireland if we go back to what drew visitors here in the first place: our unspoilt environment and scenery.